The hills are alive with the sound of engines. It's race day here at the Austrian Grand Prix. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Norris, Tsunoda, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Russell, Hamilton, Magnussen, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Gasly, Ocon, Joe, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier. But critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
That's P1. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid. Leclerc behind. You've got 10 laps until your pit window opens. Pit window opens in 10 laps. Okay, 18 laps to go. Leclerc is behind you. Now use DRS now available. You're in first position, front of the pack. Leclerc behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Hamilton has just put in the fastest lap of the race so far. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Pack, that's P1. Leclerc is behind you. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps' time. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. No rainfall expected today. We think it'll stay dry. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. first position, front of the pack. Perez behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 12 laps to go. Perez is behind you. They're on old mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 10.4. Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. We expect you'll be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Perez behind. They're on old mediums, and your pit window opens in 2 laps' time. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. That was a bit borderline there. We're lucky to have gotten away with it. You only have to stop once now. 1 stop left. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Leclerc ahead. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. Your last lap time, 1:25.4. out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Gap to your teammate ahead, 16.9 seconds. Sat in P8, well done. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Perez is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, gap to leader, 16.3 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 7 laps to go. Lando's coming in for his stop now. Nice move, good job. Stroll is ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap, 1 minute, 08.8. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.2 seconds. Currently sat in 6th. Stroll ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Leclerc behind. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. The distance to the leader, 6.6 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Okay, you've got P5, P5. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. They're on old mediums. Stroll behind. They're on old mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader, 5.3 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.0 seconds. Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. The Aston Martin drivers just moved into first place.
Best of races from my side, but we were there when it mattered, so thank you very much.
It's happy days for the Fonz. A winner today, Fernando Alonso.
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field. And those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
Aston Martin's performance today has shown that they can be competitive with the biggest names in the sport. They're making their way out to the podium as we speak, and the reaction from the crowd must be incredibly uplifting for them. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.